Wait, hold up. Taesun also downloaded? Wait, so that means he downloaded up in the air. Wait, hold up. If the control barrel took the cop, then how far into the future that was? Because it doesn't seem that far. So there's another group trying to kill Taesun called Sigma. Oh, wait a minute. So is Sohei working for Sigma? And and in the first scene, we see two army guys, so I'm guessing they're working for the control barrel. Oh, okay, so that's a letter that Soye wrote to herself. So there's a war in the future. Could it be the control barrel versus Sigma? And it's because of the uploader that Tesu invented. Wow, this episode really gave us a lot of stuff, like using the term downloaders. So I guess these time travelers are now downloaders now. The control barrel isn't the only one who's trying to kill Tesu. There's a group called Sigma. Taesan is alive. I think we already knew that, but what we didn't know that Taesan also was being downloaded. And he downloaded in the most craziest way ever we've seen so far. Up in the air, next to a plane. Damn. And also, Sohei, she revealed that people come to the past because of regrets. And the perfect example is the guy who got downloaded and went to his mom's house. And man, that was a sad scene. Seeing him apologize to his mom, saying that I'm sorry that I was so harsh to you. I never really gave you what you wanted to eat. And then she passed in bed right in front of him. And man, yeah, again, that was a sad scene. So at the beginning of the episode, we see Mr. Park, Taesul, and Soe and the other two guys pretty much, tracking a downloader, which I guess now I'm going to be calling these time travelers downloaders now. So they were tracking him, they find him, one of the guys went to go check him out, but then Mr. Park said, Taesun, he also downloaded like that. And then when you think about it, and it's like, whoa, he downloaded in the air next to a plane. And I mean, it was his fault that he caused a chaotic scene in the plane, which Taesu did save 261 passengers, but still, he got downloaded up there. It's like, can that really happen? And it's like, whoa, that's crazy. So right after that, Taesu wanted to check on the downloader, and then of course they found a way to try to run away. They did. They were trying to shoot at him, but then the control barrel came, and then they just ran off. So Taesu, Sohei is trying to run away with the guy who said, hey Taesu, I need your help. I know where your brother is. And yeah, they were trying to run away. Sohei was doing a good job fighting the other guys off until she got caught. And then Taesu just drove off after Sohei said, go, run away. But then he came back, rammed the car towards the van, and then they picked up Sohei and drove off. The first place they went to was the guy's mom's house. Now, speaking of the guy, we see a scene of him. So he was a cop and he lived with his mom. One night he encounters a downloader who was trying to kill him. And he said to him, oh, it's going to be the end now. But then the control barrel came, saved him. But they took not only the downloader, but they also took the guy. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. But then we find out that he worked for the control barrel, and he was sent to kill Sohei. So that leaves the question, does the control barrel has an uploader? Do they have an uploader? I think they do. So with the scene with the guy who was a cop, I was thinking, wait, is this the past? I was like, there's no way, because people are traveling from the future. So that's definitely a future scene. Because remember what Sohei said. She said that people come to the past because of regret. So that means everything he did in the future, being harsh to his mom and all of that, he wants to come back and apologize. And he did, again, a very sad scene. So that whole scene was from the future. They took a guy from the future. Well, the control barrel already existed in the future, so I guess they took a guy and they sent him back to the past. Wow, I'm getting mind blown. And then Sohei revealed that the control barrel wasn't the only one trying to kill Taesu, a group called Sigma. I guess that's the group that Sohei is working for. And it's because of his uploader that he created. So Taesu definitely started a war in the future. It could be the control barrel versus Sigma. I don't know. But it kind of makes sense seeing the state of the city that we saw at the beginning of the episode, where it looks like a post-apocalyptic world. And just seeing that scene where Sohei was just walking around the city and she sees two army guys. So I'm guessing she's with Sigma and the other two guys are with the control barrel. And there's a war going on between both sides. Now going back to the guy's mom's house, he was giving information about, I was sent to kill you. I apologize for everything that I've done to you. Because he said that, can he be the guy that killed Taesu in the future? I don't know, because things are getting a little bit more complicated now. But anyway, he gave the address to where Taesan could be at, but he also warned Taesu and Sohei that don't go to the second floor, the study room. And for Sohei, don't go outside because there's a sniper. And as they were talking, the control barrel is already outside. They tracked him. They start shooting up the place. The guy got shot because he was trying to protect his mom's body, and he died. And he pretty much gave him the keys to his car. But he also warned Sohei that from now on, whatever I do to you, please forgive me. It's the only way for you to win. And I'm like, so that means there is a present guy, the same guy there, right? But then when we get to the scene where the cops are, well, they were forced to block the bridge, which is still under construction. They were looking for him and they were trying to call him, but he couldn't pick up. So how far is him getting caught by the control barrel and being sent back in time? Because it doesn't seem like it was that far. It seemed like it was probably like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, there is a little bit of confusion there. Now Taesu is driving on the bridge, which is still under construction. They're trapped between an unfinished bridge and the control barrel. They don't know what to do. And then they're thinking, okay, we're going to have to jump off. They do. Sohei gets shot. And then in the water, we see Sohei writing to herself saying, take the uploader. Go to the pass and save Taesu. That's your only way to stop the war. And then we see Taesu trying to save her in the water. And that was the end of the episode. Now I'm thinking, okay, I get it. There's a war going on. I get that the uploader that Taesu invented caused the war. There are two groups that are trying to kill him, Sigma and Control Barrel. Can it be Sigma against the control barrel in the future, that there's a war going on? I get the uploader. The uploader is what he presented in the last episode, was pretty much transporting one thing to another place. But how did that uploader cause the war exactly? You know what I mean? And one question still is in my head. How far of the future, or the past, I guess the future, how far was the guy, the cop, right? How far into the future that was? Because it didn't seem that long ago. And man, wow, head hurts. Time traveling, I can do that to you. But anyway, this was a really good episode. Definitely gave me more information, but at the same time, it definitely confused me too. Especially with the cop. Like, I don't even know how far into the future that was. It could be like 2 weeks ago, caught by the control barrel, and then sent back 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? It could be that, I don't know. But man, this is crazy. Oh yeah, the suitcase. I guess the suitcase, like whatever's inside the suitcase, represents the person's life. Taesan, his life, taking pictures. Obviously, his stuff was there. The cop, ramen. His mom wanted to eat ramen. So that leaves the suitcase that, wait, maybe it's the stuff that they bring that represents them. Whoa, duh, yeah. So that means for Sohei, it could be things that represent her marriage. with Taesu. I guess if it's worth the. So yeah, that's the end of the review. That was pretty much the gist of the episode. And man, this episode just keeps continuing to just wow me. And I love that. This drama is getting good and good. But every episode, after watching every episode, there's always a question and there's always confusion. And I love that. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed my review, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.